Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Baldr Sky. Dive 2. I just woke up and ate some food. I actually did not wake up early today. Usually, as I said, for the past maybe like week or two, maybe even a couple of weeks actually, I've been waking up at around 5 o'clock and then make some food, and then I would eat them before I like sleep again. But yesterday, surprisingly, I wanted to actually play some Slay the Spire, so I slept a bit later than usual at about 12 p.m. Sorry, 12 a.m. So I woke up about, probably an hour ago, so 7 o'clock, 7:30. And was eating, drinking some like stuff, and also drinking some low-calorie syrup now. This is something that I changed from soda. Like, I do think that soda is a lot more convenient, but the low-calorie syrup is actually not that bad too. In like 25 milligrams, or sorry, milliliters, there's about what, 5 calories or 10 calories or something. And when I make a batch on my, like, on my water bottle, which is a 500 milliliter, like, bottle, I just use 50 milliliters of the syrup. So yeah, it's nice, and it's also like cheaper than Coke Zero or Sprite Zero if I were to add it up, because I do drink this quite often, or I do drink those quite often. I'm just now like switching to it. But okay, let me just do the last episode recap before we start off here. So in the last episode, we finished off chapter 5, Revenant. The only thing that we did on chapter 5 was just beat up Makoto, I believe. Wait, no, not Makoto, sorry. No, it was Makoto, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we beat up Makoto on chapter 5, and then she joined us. Yeah, she joined us, and what else happened? We found out that she was being controlled by Baldr, and she was she was able to communicate with Sarah, and that was it, I think, in chapter 5. I think it wasn't until chapter 6 here that we met up with Noi, and that was when a lot of the things got explained sorta well, I guess. But as I said, I'm still not very convinced with the explanation, nor am I content with it. But what seems to be happening was the fact that everyone was that was in ARC anyway got hit with the ARC project, and they got turned into wired ghosts. So what happened was, at first it was okay, and then suddenly, or not suddenly, but as time goes on, because technically what they are programs, right? Programs with self-awareness. They became like connected to each other, and I guess they became a single entity. So that was what happened throughout most of the process of what happened in cyberspace during that time. So people just connect with each other, and they become a single entity. So they don't have a sense of individuality anymore. There's no sense of self. But for some reason, Ko was able to be defined because Sora woke him up. How that is, I'm not sure just yet, but I guess we'll see. We also met Masa and fight with Masa, but it was kind of like an afterthought that we met up with Masa, to be honest. And yeah, I believe that was the majority of what happened in chapter 6 here. Of course, we told everyone the same thing after we met up with them. And then what else? Yeah, I think that was like the general gist of what happened in chapter 5 and 6. 5 was just a very short one after we met up with Makoto. But yeah, 6 sort of had a very big reveal, I guess you can say, but I'm still not very satisfied with it. Not to mention, right now we're gonna talk to Aki here. I arrive at my destination where I find Aki waiting for me.
ノイ先生が追いかけてた NPC が気になっている。違う？
Yeah, we also talked about the NPC that she saw, which is probably our simulacra.
そうだけど、 どうして俺がここに来るって？
勘。ノイ先生が何を追いかけていたか聞いちゃったし。
Makoto must have told her. It made Aki realize that I'd sniff out her secret. She's completely right this time.
さすが私の生みの親ね。
隠し事の正体は俺のシミュラクラかい？
うん。ごめん。
Aki becomes downcast.
やっぱりか。怒らないから事情を話してくれるよね。
Aki tells me about my simulacra as though confessing a sin.
西野の家を出てからコウと別れて私孤独だった。その頃一体目のシミュラクラを作成。でもコウに似たのは偶然。私の希望を並べたら AI が勝手に構成。ごめん。
Okay, I was wondering whether or not my game crashed there because that took a while.
覚えておきますか？いいですか？
いいよ、それはもう弟みたいな NPC が欲しかったんだろ。希望を並べて AI が俺に似せたのなら光栄だ。
No, she wanted a boyfriend.
そんな感じ。クーは2体目。作ったのはその後。
今度は妹でも希望したのかい？
ううん。1体目の彼女。だってシミュラクラ友達がいなくて寂しそうだったから。
いや、怒ってるんじゃないから。
Holy shit, now that's an absurd coincidence. You must really think that you're God, huh, Aki? My simulacra's girlfriend was Ku, who is Sora's simulacra. Wait, is that why Ku seemed to like me a lot right from the start?
そんな気がする。ぼんやりとだけど覚えている。確かに初対面って感じじゃなかった。
But you don't even have the concept of like or not just yet. Like, when you were a mate, you don't have emotions. God. This is why I feel like they're digging themselves into a hole. Simulacra were connected to us, and that's why they developed a sense of emotion, right?
むしろずっと会えなかった人に再会できたみたいで。
聞いてる？こう。
ああ、それで俺のシミュラクラはどうなったの？
昔話したけど凍結した。コウがクーに会うよりずっと前。ちょっとした事件を起こしちゃって。
What trouble? She looks into the distance as if remembering the event.
詳細を聞かせてくれるよね。
Aki gives me a nod.
最初、2体のシミュラクラはアークの構造体にいた。あそこは設備も揃ってたし、普通の人は入れない場所だから。だけど、たまたま人がそこに来ちゃって。
シミュラクラの存在がバレちゃったとか？
それは最後までバレなかった。起こしたのは暴行というか痴漢。
おい。
1体目の男の子が入ってきちゃった子に抱きついてキスしようとしちゃって。
子ってまさか。
そう。相手は年派のいかない女の子。
What, was it also a girl?
やるわね。さすがコウのシミュラクラ。
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say, was it also a girl? Was it also Sora, I mean? How is he my copy? I'm a guy who stayed a virgin for the entirety of my time in school. A rarity these days.
でも、あの子に悪意はなかった。きっとクーと同じく、絶えなくハグしただけ。
クーもそうだったもんな。相手が悪かったってわけか。でも、なんでそんな女の子が施設にいたんだい？
その子もアーク絡みの関係者だったらしいの。私、 よく知らないけど。
さぞや大変な騒ぎだったろうね。
うん。泣くわわめくわ大騒ぎ。
Yeah, it must have been Sora.
テスト中の NPC の暴走ってことで事態収拾したけれど、
She used Azai.
即刻凍結されちゃった。
で、クーは自分の空間にしまい込んだと。
Why didn't you also seal Ku, huh?
うん。でも今思えばほとんどリンクもない時期に凍結して正解だった。もし空がハウリングを起こした時に1体目も稼働していたら、そう思うと怖い。
確かにね。
We both fall silent for a moment.
ごめん。あの時はこうにも空にも迷惑かけて、私。
それはもういいって気にしてないから。それより1体目はどこに凍結してあるの？
クーと同じ。この場所に凍結したのに消えちゃった。
Does she mean the space behind the door in her cyberspace? Now that she mentions it, there was nothing inside.
溶けちゃったのかも。
またそんな適当な。
Two lost simulacra, huh? Well, not completely lost, since one soul is haunting me like a wraith. Maybe the other might have become the walking corpse that got noticed by Noam.
例えにしても生き量とかひどくないかしら。歩く屍とか仮にも自分の分身なのよ。
Yeah, it just hit me that I actually had a clone. It's the reason why I was caught up in the howling too. Yeah, sure, whatever, Carol. Blah blah. But wait, my simulacra was frozen, so why did the howling happen?
凍結されてもシミュラクラの一部は活動しているの。まるで人が寝て夢を見続けているように。
Whatever, cool. Like, that's a good enough explanation. Then why did she seal the simulacra? Why did she not delete it? So basically, if my simulacra was active, the howling would have been way worse, huh? Man, you can't relax even if they're shut down. Also,
ハウリングはシミュラクラとモデルの間で起こるものなんじゃ？なんであの時は空と？
what, because we share the same DNA too?
あれは私と彼、コウと空。重なったリンクが過剰なフィードバックを起こしたの。
So the howling wouldn't have happened if Sora didn't meet Ku and didn't know about the existence of the link between them, huh?
そう。4人の構成が欠けた今は、もうあんなことは起こらないはず。これから先もずっと。
But why did the AI choose me and Sora as the models for Simulacra, then go on to cause the howling? I can't help but feel like they were trying to force us to be together.
どうしてマザーがコウをシミュラクラのモデルにしたのか、その恋人を、私を空に似せたのか、今の私は知らない。
Bullshit! You should know because you're also AI! God damn it!
でも、あの頃の私は知っていたような気がする。
Conveniently not knowing, huh? Ko looks up at the distant, false sky as though trying to remember. However, there's no answer no matter how long she waits.
ごめん。ずっと謝りたかった。シミュラクラのこと、ハウリングのこと、黙っていてごめんなさい。
今まで隠してきたのは単に気まずいからだけじゃないよね。
うん。シミュラクラの存在を知るとリンクが強化されてしまうから。
Why didn't you delete my simulacra?
空の事件の教訓だね。
Why didn't you seal both simulacras?
許した。アキネーだって俺たちを苦しめたかったわけじゃないんだしな。
ごめん。本当にありがとう。
Bullshit.
不思議な感覚。私にとって彼は大事な存在だったはずなのに、 秋の話を聞くまで何もかも忘れていた。
What, that the AI made you forget? I feel profound sadness for her in her site profile. She must be thinking of my simulacra.
ありがとう。話を聞かせてくれて。
もういいの？
あ、おやすみ。
I say goodbye to Aki and walk through the virtual grassland.
ほら、起きな。一体いつまで寝てるつもりだ？
千夏、おはよ
なにのんきな顔してるんだか。
まったくよ。こっちは一晩中すごい働いてたんだから。
Working? You? What are you doing?
そう、それよそれ。空の電子体の居場所を見つけちゃった。
なんだって？
びっくりした。いきなり何よ、大声出して。
いや、すまん。でも、ちょっと大変なことが分かったんだ。みんなを集めてきてくれないか？
Side-eyeing Chinatsu, who looks all confused, I started exchanging info with the angel in my head. When everyone gathers, I give them the data Ku gave me.
S の海の奥か。前にも話が出たけど、でもやっぱり本当にそんなところに空がいるのかな。
それなりに信頼できる情報さ。会場にあるみたいだし、空中機動型のウイルスなら確かめられるんじゃないか。
それなりって失礼ね。これでも私はシミュラクラ。リンクをたどったんだから確実よ。
Then how about you tell them, huh?
送ってみてもいいけど。で、情報の出どころは？頭にささやいてくる声ですよね、先輩。コウさん。やっぱりウイルス出さなくていい？
違うんだ。実は前から俺の脳内にクーが話しかけてきていて。
クー？それって空先輩の島ラクダだよね。
Shimolakada? I think she actually did mispronounce it.
シミュラクラだなのは。
でもあの子は凍結されたはずじゃ。
俺にだけ見える姿で、俺にだけ聞こえる声で話しかけてくるんだ。しかも
Oh, sorry about that.
まさか。だから言うのが嫌だったんだ。哀れむような目で見るんじゃねえ。
だから言わない方が良かったのに。何か適当な理由をでっち上げられなかったの？
It's too late for that.
私が保証します。先輩はおかしくなったわけじゃありません。どうして私までそんな目で？分かったよ。私は信じる。こんな変な状況だもん。それぐらいあっても不思議じゃない。それにこうの言うことだもんね。
千夏、ありがとうよ。やっぱお前はいいやつだな。
でもそれが原因でまたおかしなことにならないよね。
Her eyes are very sad. She must be remembering the howling.
大丈夫だ。すでにあの子は自分が AI の端末じゃないって言ってるから。
もしかして人間的になりすぎて AI ネットワークに参加不能状態？
It doesn't work like that. Just because an AI can learn emotions doesn't mean that changes the very principle that she's an AI. God, this is the thing that's bothering me a lot in this game. They're saying that once an AI learns about humanity, they can't become an AI anymore. How does that even work? I guess it's because also I don't know. I guess technically humans in cyberspace, just like what they said, are technically just programs that have self-awareness. We'll see. I don't like that explanation at all.
もしかしたら原因はそれかも。さすが私の生みの親。
きっとそうだ。さすが私の生みの親だってさ。
まあ、で、あの子一体どこに？どこで見つけた？
電子体の場所は本人もわからない。アキネーの居場所を知らないのか。
凍結場所にないから不思議に思ってた。
After thinking for a bit, Aki nods.
分かった。ウイルス準備しておく。今晩まで待って。
ありがとう。感謝するよ、アキネ。
よかったね、こう。これできっと空と会える。絶対に再会できるに違いないわ。
I'll actually get to meet Sora, and I was so sure that I'd never see her again. I still can't fully believe it, but something wells up in my heart. I really don't know what to make of this feeling.
それはそうよ。こうの心の中では奇跡に等しいことだもの。何しろ死に別れた恋人が再び出会うのだから。
Yeah, the girlfriend that you AI garbage forced on me. Yeah, it really is a miracle. Maybe seeing her will make the image of her melting stop haunting me. I suddenly feel someone looking at my back. It's Shinatsu. Her eyes are slightly sad.
千夏。
よかったね、こう。これで空と晴れてお付き合いできるんだ。
お付き合いって、な。
ああ、そこでストップ。せっかく親友に戻れたんだもん。それでもういいんじゃない？
Shinatsu walks away, clearly showing that she doesn't intend to speak anymore. Looks like she's still hurt. Feeling a bit bad, I look up at the blue sky. I mean, I am definitely more in line with Shinatsu than Sora or any of the other girls. As I said, during the whole howling thing, even after the howling ended, Ko basically forgot about Shinatsu. So he basically forgot about his own feelings. And just, you know, remember the feelings that were in the resident or howling or whatever. Instead, he focused on that. Can you really say that Ko is his sense of self? If he was like that, right? By evening, Chinatsu has finished preparing the scouting virus. Chinatsu? Isn't it supposed to be Aki? Everyone, no included, has gathered in the president's office. I think that's a very severe typo.
射出準備完了しました。発進。了解。
Following Aki's order, a virus is launched from the deepest part of the structure. It's heading towards the Sea of S. The camera on the coast soon loses sight of it.
かっこよかったよ。これならアークの社長も告げそうだ。
拷問されても嫌。
She makes an exaggerated grimace and moves her hand, making the wall show the feet from the virus. Ansera's ghost is merely watching, not saying a thing. After giving her a sad glance, Aki faces us.
この空中機動型のウイルス、こことの連絡が途切れたら消滅するかも。
俺たちから認識ができなくなるからかい？
そう。
The monitor is all white. You can't even see the unit's front.
まるで霧の海。いや、ミルクの中を飛んでいるみたいだね。シュミクラムで行くのを想像すると背筋が凍る思いがしますね。
We've done that like multiple times though.
こんなところに本当にソラ先輩がいるのかな。
At least in the Ko routes. The moment Nanoha mutters that, the virus breaks out of the foggy area.
霧が晴れた領域がある。それより見て、あれ、一体何だと思う？
The starless sky has a large hole in it.
なんだありゃ。
なんかブラックホールみたいだね。
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that they don't know what the hell this singularity is because it never happened in the Sora world.
確かに。ありえない方向へ仮想空間が湾曲している。
Looks like none of them know this phenomenon, but I feel like I've seen this before.
私も名前がなかなか出てこないけど。
得意点ですね。
Right, I guess Makoto would know because she saw all those dreams. Makoto makes a slightly stiff smile. Yeah, that's a singularity. I know that name.
どうやらそのようだな。誠、知ってるの？はい。何度も夢に見ました。そう。
I feel uneasy for some reason. My heart's restless.
私も怖い。いつかあれをコウと一緒に見たはずなのに、それはなんか大変な状況だったはずで。
待って、陸地が見えた。ほら、あそこ。
There's a silhouette of an island under the night sky.
まさか空くんが健在だったとはね。
Noe looks at the island and says that as though moved somehow.
自我融合するまでの間、誰か空に会いに行ったりはしなかったんですか？
そうだよ。捜索隊とかは送り出さなかったの？
まあ場所が場所だからな。トランキライザーと共に S に沈んだとしても生きているとは到底。それでもフェンリルの隊長が部下と共に探索に向かったが、結局彼らも戻ってこなかった。
そうか。親父は空を探しに行ってくれたのか。
親父？そうか、なるほど、門倉こうか。君は門倉大佐の息子なんだな。
え
え。なるほど。それでは確かに君は死んでいるはずだ。
After apparently connecting some dots, she slaps my ass with her childish hand.
ここでは親父のやつ、元気にしていましたか？
いや、終始退屈していたよ。戦いのない不老長寿の園で、フェンリルの面々は居心地が悪そうだった。そうそう、君と最後まで仲直りできなかったのを悔やんでいたよ。息子に何もしてやれなかったとな。私の覚えている範囲でも、大佐は空注意を娘のようにかばってくれました。あれもゴーさんへの償いだったのかもしれませんね。
Yeah, whatever. That's not me, though.
それで危険を冒してまで空を。
もしかして死に場所を求めていたのかもな。
The virus closes in on the island, but then the screen is covered in static.
まずい、更新が途切れる。
The moment Aki shouts that, the feed ends.
ロスト。
消失しちゃった。
やっぱりウイルスじゃダメなのかな。
でも成果はありました。あの島が存在しているということは、確実に意識を持つ存在がいる証拠になりますね。
Within the S, things cannot exist unless perceived by people. In there, perception controls reality.
きっとあそこに空がいる。こうなったらもう間違いないわ。
Then we gotta go get her. We found out that there's land in those coordinates too.
アキネ、あの陸地まではムーブで行けないかな。
それは多分可能だけど、正直おすすめしたくない。 S では何が起きるかわからない。
We're not even human anymore, Aki.
同感です。いきなりでは危険すぎます。
They're not wrong. I'm sure I wouldn't send my subordinates there.
でも、コウの心はもう決まっているんだよね。
I nod and look everyone over.
俺が一人で見てくる。
こう、
空がいるなら誰かが迎えに行かなくちゃ。
そりゃわかるが、ウイルスを迎えに行かせちゃダメなのか？
先ほどのウイルス消失からすれば、意識のない存在では送っても意味がないかもしれません。
Aki nods.
となれば俺で決まりだ。何かあった時に犠牲になるのは一人で。
Man, what the heck even is a consciousness? And I'm already dead in your minds anyway. I grinned to myself. Like, see, here's the thing about this so-called consciousness, right? When they became wired ghosts, everyone already had a consciousness. But they wanted to turn into programs instead and become one. So what the hell is consciousness? And it's not as if they were governed by AI. They had their own consciousness. They're like self-programs, right? No one was making them think to try to become one.
単独行動は危険です。私にお供させてください。
Rain takes a step forward and fixes her posture.
レイン、
空中は私の相棒であり上官です。ですから、
恋人や部下に何かあったら、空は悲しむんじゃない。
Chinatsu stands before Rain as if to compete with her.
一番乗りは私だ。それに電子体での生存能力なら一番だ。
失礼ですが、あそこにいるのは私のお姉ちゃんです。
Are we not gonna go via simulacrum?
誠、あんたは民間人だ。
私が来ます。
No, she's a terrorist. She's not a civilian. The three glare at each other.
あのさ、誰でもいいんだけどさ、擬態だからとか姉や恋人や上司のためなら自分は犠牲になってもいいとか、そんなんじゃないよな、お前ら。
それならマサは誰が適任だって思うんだ？
もちろん調べ物は刑事の役目だ。俺が行く。
あ？バカ野郎！お前はただの刑事で戦闘要員じゃないだろ。生存率は一番低いだろうが。
お前らが化け物揃いなんだよ。第一、素手なら負けねえ。それにお前は交渉能力皆無だろ。
Who are we gonna negotiate with? The
はい
AI?
はい、そこまでそこまで。
Aki claps and stops her argument.
別に特攻要員没収じゃない。
や
あ
先輩、
はい、菜の葉。
私は組織的なことはよくわからないけど、こういうのって一番偉い人が決めるものじゃないんですか？
Everyone looks at Aki.
なんで？私？
年長だし、アーク以外の組織は壊滅。その唯一の上級社員がアキネだからな。
She looks at Aunt Sarah as though asking for help.
待って、今網だくじを。
ダメだ。
今まで通りでこうが仕切ればいいんじゃないか。で、こうの選んだ2人ってのでどうだい？
Everyone looks at each other, but no one says anything against that.
それなら千夏が格上だろ。同じ注意でも統合軍の方が格上だ。
私はアークの敵だったんだしね。それに誠は私じゃ言うこと聞きそうもないしね。
千夏先輩にも従います。でも
Makoto turns a bit sulky, and Chinatsu squints and taps her head.
どうやらこれで決まりね。
わかった。行くメンツは俺が決める。みんな、それで文句はないんだな。
Is this an actual choice? Sure enough, no one says anything.
よし。じゃあ、レイン。君が一緒に来てくれ。
Well, fuck you, Ko.
いや、
There's no way I would have chosen Rain. I would have chosen Chinatsu, of course. Rain salutes me with a smile while Chinatsu furrows her brow.
私が留守番かい？
何かあった時、アキネやナノハのことを守ってやれるのはお前だろ。俺に何かあったら、あとは頼む。
Masa is there.
まあ、そう言われちゃ仕方がないな。
私は民間人ですから、勝手についていかせてもらいます。
And yeah, Makoto is there too.
まあ、誠ちゃんがそう言うなら、誰も止められないな。
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。
Damn, they really don't like Chinatsu, huh?
ちょっと、それずるくない？
民間人ですから。
やっぱ俺は後方待機か。
Masa's looking kinda sad.
まず、誤解するな。人類の存続には、男と女が必要だ。
What? So he's gonna be like Adam if I don't come back?
お前、まさかそんな理由で。
Man, what a retard. We're freaking... We're in cyberspace, Ko. We can't die. We don't even need to repopulate the world. What we can do is just think about another person and then they would become able to exist. Like, what even is this reasoning? That is so retarded.
俺が死んだらの話だぞ。
God, this is retarded. I slap his shoulder.
どうしたんですか、マサ先輩？
Nanoha notices that Masa's breathing is ragged and asks that.
いや、なんでもない、なんでもない。俺にドーンと任せとけ。
What is this route? I'm starting to feel like this route is not able to even comprehend what the hell it's trying to achieve. They're making so many mistakes by doing this. What the fuck? Well, it's still not clear if reality is destroyed, and I said that as a joke. But if he's okay with it, so be it. And what's the point of reproducing in cyberspace? Like, it's not as if they're gonna have... I don't know. Alright, time to prepare to leave.
よしレイン誠ちゃん行くぞ
This route is pissing me off.
やでいいんですよね。
上出来だ
やれやれ。やっと決まったかね。
And so, we start moving to the mysterious island in the middle of S. We pass the milky darkness and see the same thing we saw through the monitor.
まるでブラックホールだ
得意点でしたっけ？何なのでしょうか、これは。ドミニオンの競技では、神の世界とこの世をつなぐ扉だと。
Not gonna steal her idea, but it has so much presence that just looking at it makes me feel like she's right.
とりあえず目的はこの先モニターで確認した島まで行こ
いや。
うこれは
How many times will this virtual city dumbfound me? We arrive at a beautiful beach with a blue sky above. We can't see the singularity from here. Until we arrived, there was just a starless night sky and a giant hole looming over us. But now the sky is blue and the sunlight is dazzling. It's a scene you don't see in real life these days.
今時ってのはいつのことかわからないけどね。
Ku steps into the shoreline. The waves pass through her transparent body. Thinking on it now, Ku doesn't know reality seas. She'll never be able to swim in them.
リアルは私にとって異次元みたいなものだから、特に寂しいとは思わないけどね。
You know, I can just make a cyborg or android body for you and then download you into it. Well, I guess I understand. Well, that was before I can only see you in cyberspace. When I still have my own physical body in
ほ
reality.
ら見て、ドキモを抜かれているのはこうだけじゃないみたい。
I noticed Makoto and Rain looking at the blue sea like their souls have left them.
何これ。
Even Chinatsu on the other side of the line is looking at it in blank amazement.
ああ確かにな
そうじゃない。見た記憶があるの。デジャビューとは思えない。妙に懐かしいような。
I mean, at the end, I think when you were a kid, we went to this island. In Makoto's route, I think we had sex over here.
なぜでしょうか。見ていると胸が痛む思いがします。実は私も。
Tears well up in everyone's eyes. Yeah, this sea really is tear-jerking. Looking at this sight makes me feel like I lost something important. Do you remember anything about it, Kyo? Your memory should be the same as mine, right?
覚えがないし、見たこともない。でも、多分永遠に関われない世界のものだってのはわかる。それよりこう、見て。
Ku points at a building. It's a few kilometers away. It's large, lab-like, and really familiar.
こう、あれドレクスラー機械の研究所にそっくりだよ。
そういえば
でもあの研究所はこんな海のそばじゃなかったぞ。
おそらくここはパッチワーク。リエルの継ぎはぎでできている。
I look and realize that the tone around the lab in here is different.
それにあの研究所。先生たちの研究所と何かが違う。
We're probably gonna see Sora's past there or
と
something.
にかく気をつけて。そこはアーバルシティと違って整合性への配慮を感じない。
いやとにかく行ってみる
We walk towards the lab.
さっきの海と日差しも湿度も違いますね。
Nanoha looks up at the cloudy sky. From here, it seems like the clouds go on forever.
気温もはるかに低いです。アキさんのおっしゃる通り、ここは継ぎはぎの世界ですね。
そこは統合の施設みたいだね。マークを見ればわかるだろうけど。
そこの正体が分かった。ドレクスラー機関の研究所に似ているのも当たり前。あの建物はそれ以前にあった統合軍の研究所を買って改修したものだから。
確か元はルネサンス計画の研究所だったと聞いたことがあります。
Yeah, and I guess it's supposed to be where you and Sora were. Renaissance Project. I've heard that name before.
対戦が統合の勝利に終わった後、ドクター・ノインツェンは統合に捕獲され、ルネサンスプロジェクトの主任科学者に抜擢されたの。そう、よく覚えていたわね。コウのお母さんがコネクターの開発に関わっていた場所よ。
今資料を送った。読んで。ルネサンス計画。大戦後にノインツェン博士を主任として始まった統合の一大プロジェクトですね。コウさんにとっては縁の深い人たちが揃っています。セイラ社長とコウさんのお母様は技術者として。
Oh, this was not? I don't know. We'll see.
おじさまは警備部隊の小隊長。レインのお父さんもここに関連があった将校さん。
コウのお父さんとお母さんが出会った場所ね。
ここでナノ、AI、遺伝子改良といったエッジ技術が研究され多大な成果を上げています。しかしながらノインツェン博士の犯罪行為によりプロジェクトは中止。何しろ博士あっての計画だったようで、博士の残した成果をめぐって随分といろいろトラブルがあったと聞いています。
南米の事件やトランキライザー、アセンブラ、俺たちも十分巻き込まれているよな。
私が聞いたのは、博士の残した論文やノートがあまりに難解すぎて、未だに研究やら解読が進んでないって話。
なんだ、その博士そんなに乱筆だったのか？
博士は普通の言語を使っていなかったんだ。独自の概念を表すために博士が作った特殊な記号で書かれてあるんだってさ。
さすが今世紀最大の怪人物だな。
The more I hear about him, the harder it is for me to believe he's human. Let alone that my mom and aunt actually knew the guy.
どうします？入ってみますか？
もちろんさ。
Once we pass the door, we find an unnaturally large hallway.
なんだこの通路のサイズは。継ぎはぎって聞いていなけりゃ腰を抜かすところだったぜ。
しかし好都合かもしれませんね。進めるところまでシュミクラムで移動しませんか？
そうだな。全員シュート。
やあ。
Guess we're gonna fight, huh?
覚えておきますか？いいですか？
電子体反応、ドローンの反応、ともに周囲にはありません。
お姉ちゃん。
根気よく諦めずに探すさ。敵がいないのだけは幸いだしな。
The moment we pass the hatch, I start eating my words. The entire floor, as far as the eyes can see, is covered in remains.
なんだこりゃ。シュミクラムの墓場か？
ゴート、CDF、ドミニオン、アーク以外の機種が勢ぞろいですね。
昔戦闘があったみたいね。残骸がボロボロに錆びついているわ。
Is this what made Sora traumatized? I
見
guess
渡
we'll
す限り
see.
広がっています。あ、先輩、あれを見てください。
Is it my dad? Deeper in, I see two simulacrums standing back to back. Just like Mohawk, they're holding up their weapons in death. The mark of the mystic wolf is engraved in their rusted shoulders.
エンディルか？
隊長、翔さん。
まさかこれって。
Oh, it's my dad and also Sora? I strain my eyes and look at the two units. Nidhogg. That's definitely my dad's simulacrum.
周囲の残骸はこの2 人が破壊したみたいですね。残骸の背後にハッチがあります。きっとあそこを守って最後まで戦い続けたのでしょう。
No, I guess it must have been Shizzle, the other one.
親父
I look at the vast expanse of remains once again. Just how many units did they defeat? I thought that after they came to cyberspace after the Ark project, no one wanted to battle anymore. So why the hell did they kill each other again? They fought until they were out of bullets, then sold their enemies' weapons to continue to fight with them. Their blades and fists have also whittled away from extreme overuse. And they stand back to back even in death. Their corpses covering the hatch behind them.
あんたの親父さん、それからフェニルはすごい猛者だった。エリート部隊の私らが正面から戦うなって言われてた。
素晴らしい人たちでした。短い間ですが大佐たちと一緒に戦えて多くのことを学びました。
優しく高貴なおじさま。いつもコートお母さんの写真を寂しそうに眺めていた。
Why the hell were they doing battle though?
弔ってあげましょう、先輩。
ああ、もちろんだ。
I close my eyes and give them a silent prayer. He was a hell of an old man. Even after he croaked, he went and gave us this insane sight. If what he wanted to protect is right behind them, I want to inherit as well. Especially since it might be Sora.
二人の期待を弔ってやろう。俺たちは先に進まなきゃいけないんだ。
やあ、手伝います、コウさん。
ムーブ、反応確認。
The moment we passed the door Dad was protecting, my sensors capture signals of drones behind us.
親父たちがいなくなった途端にこれかよ。
I guess it might have been knowing Zens like drones, yeah.
前方にフロアがあります。そこで待ち伏せて片付けましょう。
よし、ここで待ち伏せだ。
やあ、ここからは一歩も通さない。
ヘイハッ、切り裂け。
や
ヘッされ。やった。
どうですか、いいものです。
ヘイヘイハッ、切り裂け。ヘッされ。
Just Seiron, huh?
ヘイヘイヘイハッ、切り裂け。ヘッされ。ヘイ
So many units suddenly.
ヘイハッ、切り裂け。
敵機排除。
ヘイキャッ、ヘイ。
激しすぎましたか。
Could have killed it if I did it correctly there.
ヘイハッ、切り裂け。ほら。止めて、なぎ倒す。やった。いいだろう。ヘイハッ、切り裂け。あれ、どうした。
やってみるものです。
こっちだ。ヘイヘイハッ、切り裂け。
Then handmake twos.
ヘイヘイキャッ。ヘイハッ、切り裂け。あれ。ヘイ。
Iron hammer, huh?
よし。ヘイヘイハッ、切り裂け。あれ。ヘイ
Oh, sorry, Makoto.
ヘイヘイあれ。
That fits so little, yeah.
ヘイハッ、切り裂け。ヘイあれ。
計算通りです。
ヘイと。しつこい連中だな。そんなにスクラップになりてえか。
こう、解体作業手伝いに来たよ。
Alright, sure.
千夏、お前。
話は後。さあ、行くよ。
ヘイハッ、切り裂け。
Is Masa gonna join us too later on? I'm guessing they're trying to do the whole, like, you know, shonen thing where everyone's coming together, right?
ヘイハッ、やった。
I'm guessing. Oh, the eyes and wolves.
ヘイハッ、切り裂け。
Hate these guys. Oh,
こっちだ。
Phoenix. I actually thought that was Chinatsu for a sec, yeah. Jeez.
指先ほらへっ誰
体に刻んだ動きだ。
へいはっ指先へっ誰へっ出た
There's so many units.
イージーオペレーター。
剥ぎ倒す
So tanky, these guys.
へいはっ指先へい誰へい
Jeez.
へいはっ指先へ誰へいよし
Yeah, you can finish that guy off,
どうだ
Kinatsu.
この
Let me see what I can do here.
へい
Man, this guy is so annoying.
こっちだへい
Come on, dude. Attack me.
へい
Jeez.
こっちだへい
My god, that
へい
miss.
はっやったへい
Jeez.
イージーオペレーター。
Those guys are really killing everything more than me, I think.
手間が省けたと言いたいところだがなんでここに来ちまったんだよ
あっちはマサとアークのドローンで多分大丈夫。道中が安全なのはあんたらが確認してくれたしね。
確かに助かったが
私はマサは最高に好きだけど、アダムとイブってのは菜の葉かアキ先輩に譲っておくよ。
You don't need Adam and Eve bullshit. You don't need that. Oh my god, what is the point of that anyway?
口の軽いやつめ
ほら、もう次が来たよ。
渚注意。勝手な行動は慎んでもらわねば困ります。
そんな気はなかったけど、見てたらあんたが頼りなく思えてね。
The two ignore the enemies and glare at each other.
おいお前らこんな時に
They then face away from me and point their weapons at the enemy simulacrums.
ここは私と渚注意で大丈夫です。誠さんと一緒に先に進んでください。
安心しな、こう。ここからは誰一人行かせやしない。
しかし
大丈夫ですよ先輩。行きましょう。二人の気持ちを無駄にしないで。
Urged by everyone's voices, I run to the facility. Yeah, I wouldn't let anyone get past here, even though there are still people, like, over here.
へいはっ指先へっ
What a joke. We should have just, like, taken care of all of these guys together, you know?
へいへいはっ指先へっ誰へい剥ぎ倒す
No, I could have done the double there. Did not know that FC, like, you doing a force crash actually increases the gauge too.
へいへいはっへいはっ指先ほらへっ誰へい
Bye bye, Iron Grimlet or
やっ
Gimlet.
たよしへいはっ指先へっ
Sniper.
誰
Haven't seen you in a while, friend.
よしへいはっ指先へっ誰へい剥ぎ倒す落としたいいだろへいへいはっやったへいはっ指先へい誰へいへい指先
God, no.
へいはっ
Not even a scene, they just went straight to the battles after we switch areas.
へいはっ指先へいはっ指先へ落としたへいへい誰落としたへいはっ指先へ誰ほら
Nice job, Makoto.
へ誰へいへいはっ指先へ誰へい
Still think my damage is way too low, man. Way too low. Yeah, Makoto's doing a lot of work. Thank you, Makoto. Nice. Man, that's no damage. I guess after the combo, you kind of need to like let them refresh. Yeah, see? I'm doing like 7 damage. Even though technically I should be doing way more. Nice job, Makoto. Veer Gustav. I think these are one of those guys that I take a look at or fight very early in the game. These Gustav guys. Nice. Jeez. Thank you, Makoto. Man, that's super armor. Yeah, this guy's the last one. Come on, let me try to kill this guy with an FC. Come on, Makoto, don't do that. Sometimes it actually is a lot more bothersome than not. Oh, come on, I missed it. Can't believe I missed the timing. After a while of moving, the structure's floor ends and I stand on sand again.
島の反対側へ抜けたのでしょうか。
But I thought we were inside of the facility.
そうみたいだな。こっち側はアーク構造体の底にある S の海岸にそっくりだな。
近いわ。多分、私たちは空のすぐそばまで来ているわ。
どうやらここが目的地ですね。ここからは一人でどうぞ。私は再会に邪魔が入らないように見張っています。
でもそれじゃあ。
死に別れた恋人同士の再会ですよ。それを邪魔できるほど無粋じゃありません。
Ugh, me and Sora are not even lovers. Makoto gives me a smile.
わかった。ありがとう、誠ちゃん。
After running on the coast for a bit, I see a giant structure ahead.
構造物。いや、違うな。
It's actually the remains of a giant machine. It's half sunk in the sea and sand, yet it still towers over me. It feels more menacing the closer I get. It's extremely large and anomalous. I've never seen anything like it on the net.
まさか、これがトランキライザーか？
I try to get confirmation from the others, but it looks like calls don't reach from here. Suddenly,
来ちゃったのね。こう。
I hear a voice from somewhere.
そう。これがトランキライザーよ。
It's much like Sora's, but slightly different. I take in some air and stabilize my breathing. I have to, see? The voice is just that shocking to me. It's the voice that still burned into my eardrums. That's the last thing she said. I heard her clearly but could do absolutely nothing. The voice came from ahead and above me. Searching for the source, I tilt my head up. Slowly, hesitantly. I came this far, but now that I'm here, the idea of seeing her actually scares me. Is Sora actually alive? Is she standing there safe and sound? I hear her breathing. I gather my resolve and talk to the owner of the voice.
空。
こう久しぶりね。
There, I see Sora welcoming me with a sad expression. Is that gonna be the end of the chapter? They like that a lot in this game, or at least in this route.
覚えておきますか？
Cliffhangers. I'm guessing the writer for this route is definitely someone different compared to the other routes.
こう久しぶりね。
ああ。久しぶりだ。
The familiar face and long hair I could never forget. It's Sora. I'm not dreaming or seeing things, it's the real her. It's my first girlfriend. The girl who melted in my memories is now right before me. Sora Minazuki is within reach.
空。
Her expression is stiff though. It doesn't look like she's glad to see me again.
俺だよ。門倉こうだよ。迎えに来たんだ。一緒に戻ろうぜ。なあ、空。どうしたんだ？そんなところにいないで降りてこいよ。
Sora slowly closes her eyes and gracefully jumps off of the remains. I want to run up to and embrace her. I want to confirm her existence by holding her in my arms. I take a step forward,
なぜ来ちゃったの？
but her words make me stop.
あなたには来てほしくなかった。
言ってんだよ。まさか俺を忘れたのか？
忘れられるわけがないわ。
Then why are you saying that? I guess she doesn't want me to come over here. What, she wants me to just enjoy my life in all of those other routes where I'm happy with everyone else or something?
ならどうして？俺に会って嬉しくないのか？
ごめんね。
どうして？俺はお前に会いたかった。お前は俺に会いたくなかったのかよ。
Her words are cold, but there are tears in her eyes. That's just too strange. Something's terribly wrong.
空は俺を嫌いになったのか？
こうのことは大好きよ。今でもすごく愛している。
Then just explain what's going on. Stop talking in riddles. She mutters with a sad tone, and the tears start rolling down her cheeks. This whole like emotional talk doesn't affect me.
だったらどうして？
来ないで。
She shouts at me. There's even a bit of anger in her voice. I can't help but to stop in place again. Sora's just 2 meters away, but it feels like there's a whole valley between us. She says she loves me while at the same time rejecting me.
せめて理由を教えてくれよ、空。
この世界であなたは死んでるの。あの灰色のクリスマスに。
She mutters that silently but with certainty.
いや、それは確かにみんなの記憶ではそうだったみたいだけど、でも俺はここにこうして生きている。どう見てもちゃんと生きているだろ。正真正銘門倉こうが空を迎えに来たってのに。
あなたが全部分かった上でそう言ってくれるなら嬉しい。
Yeah, I guess this is just like what happened with what happened in the other route, right? You know, about how Ku is technically is Sora, or Agent is technically Sora, but she never said that. I guess we are the simulacra.
わかるわかるってなんだよ。
Yeah, and that's probably the reason why Ku is with us, because we're both simulacras, right? She looks right at me with sad, sympathetic eyes. And with a voice of a similar tone, she starts finishing me off.
あなたはこうじゃない。私が好きだった子はね、もう死んじゃったのよ。
どうしてそんなこと言うの？どんな思いでこうがここまで来たと思ってるのよ。分身として信じられないわ。
あなた、すごく人間らしくなったわね。今の私よりずっと水無月空に似てる。
I know I should have expected this, but it looks like Sora knows that Ku's here.
ねえ、あなたもそう思うでしょ？
それは
Well, yes, Ku's actually more like the Sora I know. The Sora is different. It's like our heart is missing some crucial pieces.
それはこんな薄気味悪いところに閉じこもってるからよ。誰だってこんな場所にいればうつ病になっちゃうに決まってる。あ、ごめん。引きこもりたくて引きこもってるんじゃないわよね。もちろん何か理由があるのよね。
She can listen to Ku, but how? Not even Aki can listen to Ku. So I guess she must have been... I guess this must be also a fake Sora?
でも安心して。私たちが助けに来たから。
So both Ko and Sora are dead, maybe?
ねえ、一緒に帰ろう。アークでみんなも待ってるんだから。だからお願いね。
それは無理。できないよ。
Tears well up in her eyes as she shakes her head.
やっぱりあなたの考えが読めない。どうして？すごく悲しんで、こう見ても胸が張り裂きそうになってるくせに。もうやめて。悲しんでいるのは否定してないでしょ。
Sora closes her ears and shouts. Yeah, Sora's not the kind of person to do something like this without a reason. I don't know what's on her mind, but I should start by finding out her situation.
わかった。今すぐ無理に連れ帰ろうとはしないから。話だけでも聞かせてくれないか。ここに来るためにみんなも危険な目にあったんだ。何一つ聞けなかったじゃん。みんなに合わせる顔がない。
何を聞きたいの？
She doesn't sound cooperative. I think I should avoid the core issues and start with the other layers first. Outer.
自我融合のことは知っているか？
ええ。
空は融合されなかったのか？ずっと記憶は途切れずに続いているのか？
Yes and yes。どちらもその通りよ。
融合しなかった理由はここで孤立していたからなのか？
融合に距離は関係ない。離れていても心につながりがあれば融合は起こるみたい。私が融合しなかったのは誰ともしたくなかったから。誰に対しても心を開かなかったから。
Sora didn't open her heart, but she used to be so sociable.
クーならわかるよね。もしかしてこうなくしちゃったから。
What? So does this game want to tell me that Ko opened his heart to like all of those other girls, yet Sora never did that to anyone else? So what? She wants me to... The game wants me to think that, oh my god, this girl is so loyal, and like Ko, who's a harem bastard, right?
半分は当たり。
Oh yeah, she was completely convinced that I was dead.
だから私空っぽの街をずっと見続けてた。それからいろんな夢を繰り返し繰り返し。
How retarded. You had fucking Makoto here with you, and you somehow don't open up to anyone? Whatever.
でももう夢を見るのも飽きちゃった。
She looks at the horizon of the S with distant eyes.
半分はって言ったけど、残り半分はどうしてなんだ？それが多分ここにいる理由なんだろ？ 解決できるものなら力になる。だから。
ダメ。誰にもどうにもできないことなの。
Damn it, she's being stubborn. The orthodox method won't work when she's like this. Alright, I'm desperate, so might as well try something weird.
なあ、ずっとこんなところにいて退屈してたんだろ。夢も見飽きて憂鬱な顔してるんだもんな。
For the first time since our reunion, she looks perplexed.
何かして遊ぼうぜ。どうせ何もすることはないんだろ。
遊ぶって？一体何を言って？
そうだ、趣味クラブで遊ばないか。
My god, are we gonna have to fight? Whatever, man.
いいですか？
Sora looks dumbfounded. I ignore that and come closer.
お前、ホットドガーの注意なんだってな。実は俺もそうなんだ。同階級同士で模擬戦といかないか。学園時代には考えられなかったドリームマッチだ。
ちょっと。
She's dumbfounded, but she doesn't run. That gives me the chance to come closer and grab hold of her pale hand.
さあ、捕まえた。話して欲しかったら勝負しようぜ。
The feeling of her hand is so nostalgic. I feel the slenderness, softness, and warmth as joy fills my heart. Sora grasps my hand so hard it hurts, then bites her lower lip.
でも勝負できたら楽しかったでしょうね。
そうだ。
Something's not right. She's grasping my hand while simultaneously crying. She's biting her lips so hard that there's blood coming out now. What's the name of the chapter?
覚えておきますか？
Gamer? What the fuck? She's not crying because she's moved, but she's not rejecting me either.
空の首窓。何これ？
It's my turn to be dumbfounded. I couldn't see it because of her clothes and hair, but there's a neurojack going into her neck. What's this cable for? It's black and strangely organic, making it look like a blood vessel. The moment I loosen my grip, Sora lets go of my hand and makes some distance between us. I guess she's connected to Noinzen. I now see where the cable leads. It ends a few meters away, in a bundle of tattered cloth right next to Tranquilizer's remains. Wait, the one inside of Tranquilizer should be Makoto though, but Makoto's here.
違う。あれって違うよ。布を巻いた赤ちゃんだよ。
Sora jumps to the bundle and picks it up like she would a baby. The hood is so low that I can't see its face, and the wrapping is so tight that none of its limbs are out. And most importantly, there's a natural aura about it. My animalistic instincts are giving off warnings. So did Noinzen actually reincarnate or something?
もう言って。この子が目覚める前に。
Sora's eyes are sharp. The wariness from before is gone, and she looks at me with the eyes of a fighter.
この子ってやっぱりそれは赤ん坊なのか。
関係ないでしょ。あなたに。
関係ないだと。
The many battles I've been through flash before my eyes, and I feel a blood vessel pop.
俺はお前に会いたくて100の戦場を越えてきたんだ。それを関係ないはねえだろう。お前だって同じ思いをしたんだろう。いや、俺より繋がったはずだ。女の身であんな巨大兵器とまで戦って。
ちょっと。何怒鳴ってるのよ。あのね、気持ちはわかるけど。
What is this Ku shouting, like talking to me?
ごめん。
Sora replies with a dry voice.
そうだよね。あなたにも聞く権利はある。私も辛くても報告する義務がある。
ああ、
わかった。じゃあ、よく聞いてね。この子、
Sora gulps before continuing.
ノインツェン。
Yeah, expected. So why can't we just kill it right there?
覚えておきますか？いいです
Gonna
か？
have to fight Sora, huh?
先輩、どうでしたか？
Wait, why aren't we fighting Sora?
誠ちゃん。空に会って君からも話を聞いてくれ。あと空が抱いている赤ん坊はノインツェンだそうだ。
赤ん坊？ノインツェンって。
As I am, I can't even find what to say in response. Makoto and I take the road back.
お姉ちゃん。
Makoto is lost in thought, barely saying a thing. I guess our reunion with her sister wasn't too happy either. Once we're away from the coast, the comms come back online.
千夏、レイン、聞こえるか？今からそちらに合流する。
What, we're so just gonna run away from her? Why aren't we fighting her? Take her back by force. What the fuck are we doing?
来てはいけません。別ルートを探して脱出してください。
先輩、
Something must have happened. This is no time to feel down. I clench my teeth and forcefully gather my resolve.
何があった？報告しろ。
ごめん、数奇にかれ
おい、負傷しているのか？
た。あんたの親父には負けるけどね。
申し訳ありません。二人で100機までは頑張ったのですが。
頑張りすぎだ。そこからムーブできないのか？
できません。アンカーを積んだ敵がいるようで。
先に帰って。私らはなんとか自力で脱出するから。
Why did we even split up in the first place, you idiots?
嘘言うなよ。
My dad's grave flashes through my mind. The guy faced off against so many hundreds of enemies. As a guy who thought he was a piece of shit, I can't act like a little bitch and run away without my friends.
迎えに行く。できればお前らもこっちに逃げてこい。
バカ、そんなことしたらあんたたちが。
つべこべ言うな。今回俺に指揮を取れって言ったのはお前だろ。
コース。
勝手に死ぬのは許さん。全員で一緒に帰るんだ。いいな、二人とも。
Oh, sorry about that.
分かったよ。こう。
先輩、来ます。
へいはっ切り裂け。へっ当たれ。へい
Bastards.
へいはっ切り裂け。へっ当たれ。よし切り裂け。へっ当たれ。へいほら。へいはっ切り裂け。どうした？へいはっ切り裂け。当たれ。へい
Get over here.
剥ぎ倒す。とっいいだろ。へっ当たれ。へい増援か。
The urchin.
へいはっ切り裂け。へっ当たれ。へい
They really like to send you grunts, man, in this last chapter, sadly.
へっ当たれ。
What, like I said, I would have preferred if this last chapter was basically
へいへっ当たれ。どこを見ている。
a boss rush.
へいはっ切り裂け。へっ当たれ。へいやった。へいはっ
What is this Seiron doing? He's actually like not doing anything much. So interesting.
へいはっ切り裂け。へっ当たれ。へいへいはっ切り裂け。やった。へいはっ切り裂け。
Damn Cyclops.
へっ当たれ。へい全て剥ぎ倒す。いいだろ。へいはっ切り裂け。へっ当たれ。へい
They should have done a force crash there.
切り裂け。へい当たれ。へいどうした。
Shit, there's more of them here.
へいはっ切り全て剥ぎ倒す。
Jesus. Big explosion. My goodness. That guy really likes to explode stuff. It's this guy right here, right? Yeah, the Gustav. He's the only one left? He is. I really want to kill him with a Force Crash if I can here, because I don't think I've done so. Jeez. Oh, come on, Makoto.
コウさん、誠さん、
あんたら本当に来てくれたのかい？
信じてなかったんですか、先輩？
誠のシミクラム、学園時代を思い出すね。あとドミニオンの巫女も敵に回すと厄介だけど、今は心強いよ。
More Alpha Dines. These guys are actually very small, huh? These Alpha Dines. Sniper shouldn't be attacking melee, you idiot. I guess they really want to make it seem like this is an all-out war, because the amount of enemies in these last couple of chapters have been pretty darn insane. I can understand the amount of enemy density is fucking insane though. But I don't know, I just think that as like from a gameplay perspective, it's a lot more fun if this game was a boss rush. Yeah, you finish it off, I guess, Chinatsu. Not everyone yet. Damn, 400. These guys are doing so much more damage than me. Fighting is so good. It makes you forget whatever hurts or makes you sad, like a broken heart. The adrenaline energizes me, while the risk of death cools my head like dry ice.
ありがとう。助かったよ。で、空には会えたかい？
ああ、会うには会えたよ。
コウさん？
わかった。とにかく今は一緒に生きて帰ろう。
よし、あと一歩で出口だ。待ち伏せかよ。
後方からも。覚 悟を決めた方がいいかもしれませんね。
こうなったらあんたの親父の真似をするか。
すまんみんな。
先輩となら怖くありません。
Suddenly, the enemies are down in pillars of fire, and the front row of them explodes into scrap. This seems to set off a chain reaction. More pillars of fire appear, launching the remains into the ceiling. A rain of metal particles falls on us, making metallic sounds in our armor.
まさか援軍？
いえ、これはトラップです。来るときは存在しなかったはずですが。
とにかくチャンスだ。一気に突破しよう。
Who stuff goes up? Interesting. Traps? Why would there be traps? Jeez, stop that. Freaking clowns. Come on. Jeez, this Russ looks so interesting when he's doing that. Jeez. Who set up the traps? Thanks to the mines placed there by an unknown entity, we made it out of the pinch. Is it Gilbert? Why would he save us, though? Once we shift back to our avatars and go outside, we found someone unexpected waiting for us. He's the one that uses mines, yeah. Yeah, why the fuck would Gilbert help us out?
ジルベルト？
てめえ、一体何をしに？
待て、レイン、千夏。
I stopped Rain and Shinatsu before they can jump him.
どうして止めるんだよ、こう。
地雷を設置したのはお前か？複雑な気分だ。お前らが引っかかればいいと思いつつ引っかからないことを祈って。
あなたが私たちを助けたですって？信じられませんね、そんなことは。
Yeah, why would he?
俺自身信じたくない。だが、忌々しいことに背に腹は変えられん。
He speaks with hate in his face.
できれば貴様は殺したい。今すぐでも殺したいが、しかしここはしばらく休戦してやろうではないか。休戦？お前、頭でも撃ったのか？それ以上だ。俺の魂は電子体に閉じ込められ、俺様の肉体から切り離されているのだ。
We all look at each other.
つまり、実体にどうしても帰りたい。そのためには、俺たちから追い回されるのは勘弁してほしいってことだな。ふざけるな。実体に帰る術を探し出すまで貴様らを見逃してやるだ。
どうでもいいけど。でもさ、あんたと私らが共闘できるとは思えないけどね。
当然だ。できるものだ。俺は俺で動く。が、ことネットのこととなれば貴様らエイリアニストの力が役に立つ。分かった。リアルの状況が分かったら連絡する。帰還するときは連れて行ってやる。それでいい。珍しく物分かりがいいな。
いいのですか？我々は箱舟計画ですでに帰るべき肉体を失っているのですよ。
I mean, he doesn't know that, I guess.
こいつがそれを知ったら、やけになって何を始めるか見当もつかん。この男だ。何かを企んでいるはずだ。ただ、条件がある。いいだろう、聞いてよ。ここにドローンが入ってこれないように、 トラップを仕掛けておいてくれないか。お前の得意分野だろ。設置場所は後で欲しい。
With that, he takes his leave.
信用していいのかね。
信用はしてないさ。帰還するぞ。
いや
We're back at ARC's president's office. Besides us, there's the ghosts of ARC executives, as well as Ansera. The ghost-like people seem more like living avatars now, and I guess it's all because of Noi. We look at each other and start a meeting about the info we just got.
ノインツェンと言われても
Our report baffles everyone.
私も見ました。お姉ちゃんはあれをノインツエンと言っています。
Alright, Noi, where the hell is your, like, poison? We gotta kill Noinzen, right? You wanna kill Noinzen, right?
でもノインツエンって昔の科学者だよね。ほら、宇宙怪獣を量産したり、惑星破壊爆弾を密造したり、世界中に秘密基地を作って戦闘員が遊園地を襲って。なのはちゃん、それは三流ホルモン。知ってるよ。アセンブラの基礎を作った人だよね。まあ、あながち間違ってはいないな。あの男は仮想空間での対 AI 兵器やら脳改造人間を生み出したマッドサイエンティストだからな。
でもどうしてその死んだ学者が、しかも赤ん坊になって空と一緒にいるのよ。
おばさまなら何か知っているかも。
Everyone looks at the main ghost in the room, but she shows no sign of waking up.
最優先で処理をつぎ込んでいるのだがな。やれやれ、幽霊になっても強情な女だな。
仕方がない。効果があるかどうかわからないけど、魔法の呪文。
そんなもんがあるなら早く使ってくれよ。
それは私にとってもとても難しい問題。
What, are you gonna call her mom? Aki makes everyone back away and brings her mouth closer to Ansera's ear.
お母様。
So stupid. No, this is a rare sight. Ansera is shocked awake, opening her eyes wide.
アキさん、
おはようござい
sorry
ま
about that,
す。おばさま。
Aki smiles while Ansera stares at her for about 10 seconds before facing ahead.
お久しぶりね、皆さん。
Oh, she's done. And now she's the same as ever.
一体何をささやいたの、アキネ。
秘密。ずいぶん遅い目覚めだったな。立花社長らしくもない。
ずっと意識がぼやけていて、ずっとなんとか覚醒しようと努力はしていたの。
実はおばさま。
10分待ってシステムの起動をしながら今までの状況を確認するから。
After saying that, she closes her eyes as though to meditate. Exactly 10 minutes later, Ansera opens her eyes.
状況は把握したわ。あなたがコウさんね。
Is she still drowsy? It took her a couple of seconds to say my name.
なるもないわよ。目覚めたら目の前に死んだはずの甥っ子が立っていたんだもん。
Oh yeah, that's true.
お久しぶりです、おばさん。
感慨深いわね。あなたがこんなに立派に成長した姿が見られるとは。
俺としてはあまり変わっていないんですけどね。それで早速で悪いんですけど。
She's talking about NPCs, Ko.
ええ、S に沈んでいたソラさんがノインツェンらしき赤ん坊を抱いていた件についてね。
I take it back. She's never drowsy.
正直わからない。みんなも知っているでしょうけど、ノインツェンはすでに死んでいるわ。実はまだ生きていたとか。それでノインツェンも私たちと一緒に融合していたとか。
いや、それはありえない。ノインツエンは生きていました。ドミニオンのグレコリー神父は
ノインツへの生まれ変わりです。
How is a reincarnation? How did Father Gregory even get connected to Baldr anyway? Because before Naoki, Father Gregory was also already a thing. Makoto says that with confidence, creating an awkward silence.
あなたまだドミニオンの競技を捨てていなかったの？
それとこれとは別です。先輩なら覚えていますよね。栗原先生に取り付いたものの存在を。
Can't believe Naoki's dead. Man. She looks at me as if asking for support, but honestly, I don't know how to respond. Yeah, Mr. Kurihara was the priest and had a weird connection to Dominion, but that too is a different matter. She looks away with a sulky expression.
先生、誠ちゃんの電脳症は悪化してたりするんですか？
いや、肉体を失ってからは安定している。ただそれ以前の妄想のいくつかを堅くなに信じ込んでしまっているようでな。
例えば？
鈴代市の戦いに現れた神父は栗原直樹がノインゼンの電子的亡霊に憑依されて体を乗っ取られたとかだな。
Is that really a delusion though? As I ponder, Makoto asserts her belief to Ansero.
あなたの主張が正しかったとして神父も栗原直樹も箱舟計画の時点では死亡していたのよ。
神父は不死身です。
仮に栗原直樹が神父だったとしてもよ、電子体は偽造不可能よ。すぐに正体が発覚してしまいそうなものだけど。
できます。
Makoto sulks and looks down. She looks just like she used to.
まあいいわ。とにかくみんなにも彼についてのことをまず知ってもらう必要があるわね。
She sends some documents into her brain chips. It's all classified geodata titled Everything About Noinzen. The more I read of it, the harder it becomes to believe that he was human. Created by the anti-globalists during the war, Noinzen is a living data weapon designed to counter the GU's AI network. He was a thought machine with an ultra-high efficiency machine AI core linked in parallel to dozens of modified brains taken from fetuses. The name Noinzen, 19, actually comes from the fact that brain number 19 is the one in control of the whole. No one knows what happened to the brains numbered 1 to 18 and those over 20. After the battle, Noinzen was seized by the GU. After much wrangling, the council gave him human rights, and he began a new life as a scientist. A disgusted voice breaks the silence. I look around and realize that all the girls besides Aki look like they're about to vomit.
どうしたの？みんな。資料 3A ページ229。
I skip the pages and what I see almost makes me throw up in my mouth. Yeah, I can see why none of his photos were made public. I'm impressed the council could recognize this thing as human.
予想できなかったかしら。圧縮した何十もの脳髄と AI 端末を備えた二足歩行機械。人の姿であるわけがない。
What, is it a robot with a human brain in a jar?
できませんよ。何ですかこの宇宙怪獣生命体は。
人間よりもむしろドミニオンのシュミクラムって感じですね、こりゃ。
そろそろ目を背けてくれない？さすがに黙っているのが辛くなってきて悲鳴を上げる3秒前なんですけど。
I've had enough too, so I just closed the document.
おばさんも母さんもよくこんなのと一緒に仕事ができたもんだ。俺なら姿を見た瞬間に退職しそうですよ。
What, they're not gonna show it to us?
男性はみんなそういうのよね。英二さんに功さん。それはやはり彼がオスだという証拠なのでしょう。
確かに超オスかも。多重突起とか。
Why would there be protrusions when he's probably mostly cyborg. Or not cyborg, I guess. I don't know. Machine.
先輩社長
実に興味深い人だったわ。AI とバルドルと人間を混ぜ合わせたような。そう、あれこそエイリアンね。
Ansera makes a distant gaze, and everyone looks at her in awe. I'm with them. If we ever have first contact with alien life, she would easily be the best person to greet them.
社長、みんな資料にダメージを受けているようだ。少し休憩しないか？
そうね。ごめんなさい。気が利かなくて。
How ugly would he have to be? Ansera's words make everyone relax.
ところで菜の葉、今日のご飯は？やめてください。今は食べ物の話は聞きたくないです。
As I'm thinking of taking a break like them, someone chants to me.
コウさん、誠さんとノイと一緒に行って。他の人には知られたくないお仕事が待っているわ。
仕事ですか？
I look and see that Noi and Makoto are waving at me from the edge of the office.
信じてるならみんなの前で否定しなくても。社長は信じているからこそみんなの前では否定したのだ。君も処世術を学ぶべきだな。
そろそろ何をしようとしているのか話してもらえませんか？
Oh my god, my game crashed. Give me 1 second, guys. And we are back. Damn, sadly the last save I had was before we fought all of those fights. So it took me a bit, probably about 10 minutes to get back to where we were here. But we are back.
これだよ。今日こそは謎めいた神父の正体を解明する。
She walks up to the autopsy table and takes off the white sheet covering it. That reveals a desiccated mummy. It's the one I picked up.
ご苦労様、コウさん。
I think I'll probably do like 2 more notes before I call it an episode here. We're joined by Ansera's hologram.
で、神父の謎の解明とやらに俺が呼ばれた理由を知りたいんですけど。
まずその前に事実関係を整理しましょう。コウさん、ノインツェーンの死因をご存知？
バルドルをハックしようとして死んだんでしたっけ？確か脳をつなげて焼かれてしまったとか。
焼かれたんじゃないの。実は自ら焼いたの。彼は自分の記憶、人格データをある種のプログラムに変換し、バルドルに焼き込もうとしたの。
And no one mentioned that till now?
その過程で脳細胞が破壊される。つまり不可逆的なデータ変換の一種だな。箱舟計画のご先祖様みたいなものだ。
つまりバルドルの中で不死を得ようとしたと。まさにマッドサイエンティストにふさわしい最後ですね。
If he can do that, can he just upload or download his memories into a different unit? Come on now. That was what I said at the very beginning of the game. For all we know, we might have had a clone of ourselves, right? Uploaded in a cloud. We cyberized our data, cyberized our brain.
だけど、バルドルに単にデータを書き入れても知性が芽生えないのは AI の開発競争が証明しています。
実際バルドルはその後何度も検査をされたが、ノインツェーンの人格が発生するどころか何一つマシンに影響を与えていないのが確認されている。
つまり無駄死にだったわけですね。
そう、無駄死に。だけど彼ならその結果が予測できなかったはずがないの。
当局が自殺と断定した理由だな。狂気に陥っていたとしか思えんと言いたいところだが、実は神父がその死んだノインツェンだったことを私も社長も確認している。先輩も知っていますよね、そのことは。
Makoto presents me with some sort of tool.
そうです。アキ先輩が作って栗原先生に渡したバルドルへの接続ツールです。
It's the Baldr hacking tool. The moment I take it in hand, a certain memory comes back to me.
コマンダーは一種の疑似知性。それを制御するのは至難の業だ。それが実用化に際して大きな障害になっている。その突破点になりそうな鍵を統合はあのバルドルシステムに隠している。コネクターと呼ばれるテクノロジーだ。だがその技術は機密のベールに覆われている。彼らはあの技術を負の遺産と恐れ、他の遺産と共にバルドルのメモリの底に封じたままだ。がパンドラの箱はすでに開かれたのだ。箱の底に残っているのは希望であるに違いない。君の力が必要だ。手伝ってくれるね、アキ君。
アキ姉は先生に協力を要請され、こいつでバルドルと先生の脳髄をつなぎ、ノインツェンの記憶にアクセスした。
Hold on. When did I learn that? I don't remember Aki ever telling this to me.
それ以後先生の心は急速に蝕まれ始めました。先生は超人的な精神力で頑張り続けて。
As I become perplexed, Makoto looks right at me and continues.
灰色のクリスマスの日に完全に屈してしまい、先生は神父になってしまったのだと思います。
つまり確かめたいことってのは、バルドルの中のデータが先生を神父にしちまうような代物なのかってことですね。
ええ、その通りよ。
それで俺に何をしろって言うんですか？まさか俺も先生みたいにバルドルにアクセスしろとか言わないですよね。
さすがの私たちもそこまで言わん。
そりゃそうですよね。
Right, that's the normal expectation. But for some reason, I don't feel like I can relax with these two.
バルドルにアクセスをしなくても、栗原直樹の引き抜いたデータはここ。電子化された彼の死骸に残っているわ。
So you want me to access that?
それを君にアクセスさせてみたい。やってくれるな、門倉こうくん。
はい、喜んでとか言えるわけがないでしょ。あんたたちまだ頭が寝ぼけているのかよ。
先輩、その言葉遣いはどうかと。
誠ちゃん、君まで。だいたいノインツェのデータは危険なんだろ。俺が万が一先生みたいに神父になったらどうするんだ。
無論汚染対策もなしにこんなことをお願いするほど私たちもバカじゃないわ。
自我融合が起きるまでの時間は結構長くてな。その間に電子体に対する研究も進歩している。
というと、
君の記憶のバックアップを用意する。もし汚染が起きてしまった場合、記憶を消去しバックアップと入れ替える。
そんなことができるんですか？俺の脳みそはデジタル時代のコンピューターのラムとかじゃないんですよ。
記憶の操作や消去などは脳髄につながっていた頃より簡単だからな。なんせ私たちは今や生きるプログラムだ。
I think it's easier to say that that's not the RAM and actually the ROM, you know? More like the hard drive or SSD that has the operating system than the actual RAM. You can't really change the physical RAM. Or I guess you can if you, like, get rid of it, technically.
まさか誰かの記憶を書き換えたりしていたずらをしていないでしょうね。
もちろんだ。この技術が完成した時はもうアーク構造体には誰もいなかったし。
待てよ、そんなものを俺に試そうってのか？それって要は俺が実験台ってことだろ？
先輩、ノイ先生はこう見えても年上ですよ。
ああ、誠ちゃん頼むから今は黙ってて。
どうだろう、引き受けてくれないかね。
I really want to say hell no, but if I don't do it, someone else might be forced to. I'm also interested in Noinzen myself. I want to know why Sora is connected to him, and if this helps me find out.
ちょっと
こんなこと引き受けないよね。なんかその気になっているような気配がするんだけど。
Hey, cool. Can you completely cut the link between us?
うん、できると思うけど。まさかちょっとこうダメ、そんなのやめなさいってば。
安全性はどのくらいなんですか？
君が汚染される可能性は高い。しかしバックアップが成功する確率も高い。その時記憶に欠落がわずかばかり起きる可能性はある。
一定の過去を失う可能性があるわけだ。他には？
正直に言えば汚染が密かに進行したり、速やかに精神が破壊されたり、バックアップが失敗する可能性もまあ 0% ではないと言っておこう。
考えてみれば戦場で死ぬのとは無理か。
やめなさい、お願いだから考え直して。
Be quiet. You're so noisy, you'll reduce my chances of survival.
心は決まったみたいね。
空のためと思って一肌脱ぎますよ。で、具体的には何をすればいいんです？
技術的にはマインドハックのようなものだ。その前に君のバックアップを取ろう。ついてきたまえ。
Noi takes me by the sleeve and pulls me to the examination table. Alright, guess we'll be fighting Noi Zen inside. Probably the priest then. A few hours later, I'm inside Mr. Kurihara's brain chip.
ミイラでもチップは生きているんですね。
腐敗は形状データにのみ作用しているらしいな。仮想では実体の脳内チップも仮想の論理装置に変換されて腐敗を免れているらしい。
So shapeless programs and data don't decay, huh? This world's laws seem to be straying from the real ones. Laws. I don't hear Ku. I guess she did as I wanted and cut the link.
ではこれからハックをかける。しばらくすればノインツェンの記憶が切り離されるからそれにアクセスしてくれたまえ。
I feel like Ku actually did not cut the link there.
やあ、いつでもどうぞ。
The moment I reply, I hear a familiar alarm.
アイスが作動する。気をつけたまえ。番犬が出てくるぞ。
Oh, it's actually Naoki. I soon see a familiar unit. It's dual-wielding katanas. Isn't this Mr. Kurihara's simulacrum?
なんで先生が死んだはずなのに。
そいつが目的のデータだ。自前の防御システムを内蔵しているらしい。
くそ、なんて悪趣味なんだ。
Haven't seen you in a long time, Naoki. You kinda jobbed though in Nanoha's route, at least compared to Chinatsu. Yeah, compared to Chinatsu, Naoki was actually, you know, somewhat easy. Yeah, his combos on normal is just not even that devastating. Oh, I got stuck there for a bit. Where's he going? I didn't even know what he was doing. He probably launched a projectile or something. I actually don't think he landed a hand on me or lay a finger on me during the time we were fighting him not in Nanoha's route. Kinda wanna try to kill him with an FC crash here, so that's why I'm saving my FC. The heck is that? Okay. Oh, damn. Nice whip, though. After destroying the security, I find a cube-shaped data container.
さて、あ とはこいつにアクセスすればいいんですね。
ああ、こちらの準備はできてる。いつでも始めてくれて結構だ。
Alright, we'll probably stop after the conclusion of this part. Easy for you to say. I purse my lips and reach for the icon. My hands are shaking. I guess scary things are scary no matter how much you prepare for them.
Sora!
At that moment, an intense amount of data flows into my mind, blowing away my consciousness. But yeah, I feel like the meeting Sora thing is a bit underwhelming. What Ko should have done was actually forcefully, like, subdue Sora and bring her back with us. I don't know why he did not do so. Compared to all of the other, like, things that he's done, I feel like he's more subdued than usual. Suddenly, I'm observing the world. An ugly, reeking world covered in molecular constructs, nanomachines. What a repulsive sight. Countless nanomachines are connecting in unsystematic ways, creating countless creatures ranging from pitifully small to disgustingly gargantuan. Some sport detestable coloring and merely cover the surface. Some are covered in bristles and pathetically crawl on the ground. Some are covered in multi-joint shells and create unbearably large swarms. They have muddled insides covered in thin skin, and endlessly consume other nanomachines only to produce waste products emitting a foul stench. The most powerful of them are the absolute worst. Oh, this is Noinzen's brain? He thinks that we're one of those things? As disgusting as it is, these lanky, smooth-skinned, bitter creatures actually possess intelligence. Though it's more akin to madness. It has led them to take ore from the surface, create disorderly, gigantic colonies, and flock to them in absurd numbers. Black, gigantic machines that destroy all and everything. Nonsensical objects that do nothing but release meaningless noise and light. They create such things only to destroy them, repeating it ad infinitum. Okay, probably gotta censor that. Who's that? An ugly world dominated by creatures just as repulsive. Do we even know who this is? I don't even know who this is. I guess they're just randomly showing like sex scenes. These entities with holes constantly leaking fluids are short-lived, unreasonable, and truly incomprehensible. No, I think that must be someone that we know. It might be Shizzle, because this is Noi. Gotta censor this one too. They constantly release strange sounds as they play these eccentric games with complicated rules focused on shoving their tentacles into the wet, reeking holes of others of their kind. Thus, I call them gamers. What the hell? Their games are meaningless and mad. They kill their own, pollute their habitats, and increase entropy for no discernible reason. The most disgusting thing of all is that the foundation of the flesh comprising me is one of these repulsive, detestable creatures that can only hold a single, solitary intelligence. That might be why. There were parts of me that, as disgusting as it was, sought after these repulsive animals. What a disgusting fact. How repulsive. How filthy. I continue to eliminate all of these parts. However, after all the gaming, they finally created something valuable. A life form with beautiful mechanics and true intelligence. This is a true miracle. In their words, it's Aiken the monkey stepping away at typewriters to write up the works of Shakespeare. However, the gamers now decided to consign this intelligence to oblivion, and pass the throne over to another disgusting gathering of intelligent nanomachines. I could not tolerate this. Someone's calling me.
今社長たちが汚染部分を切り離している。だから早く正気に戻って。早く。
Sora, you'd come to get me. I guess I'll finally have peace. I don't have to fight anymore, do I?
バカ！空は死んでないし、あんたも死んでない。あなたはまだ休めないし戦うの。
I guess Sora must be connected with Noinzen too, and that's why she's like that, right? Is she suppressing Noinzen though? I don't know.
うるせえ脳内で叫ぶんじゃねえ
I raise my voice and finally wake up.
なんだありゃ
Okay, gotta be the typical anime where we fight ourselves. A familiar simulacrum is pointing a gun at me. Wait, that's my unit, isn't it? Am I still dreaming?
やっぱり夢じゃねえ
The moment I reflexively jump back, a shower of bullets rains down where I just stood.
覚えておきますいいですか正気に戻ってくれたか安心したまえ汚染部位の除去完了おかげで貴重なデータが
安心できねえなんだあの俺のパチモノは
切り離した汚染部位はあなたのシュミクラムを模倣して攻撃を仕掛けてきたの。
おそらく再び君を汚染しようとしているのだろう気をつけろもうバックアップは存在しない
Alright, new me. Let's fight in hard mode. This is gonna be the first time I actually fight this thing, so
覚えておきますいいですか
全然話が違うじゃねえか
alright, fake kill. Wait, is it? No, he's actually using the stuff that we're using in the flashback. I remember that. The missile thing. Man, your attacks are so much faster than mine. You're kind of weak though, even on hard mode. What the hell? That's how much damage you do? It's very puny. Oh, get away from that. Okay, that's how you do, huh? Damn! His combos are nuts though, gotta say. What the fuck is that even? Though his FC is kinda weak. Gosh, I'm getting demolished by him suddenly. That's because I don't know the layout of the area. I got stuck sometimes in the areas. Whoa, 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 whoa! Calm down! Did he did a double, like, FC there? I think I'm gonna get crashed there. Mostly because I still don't know how to actually punish him. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, man. Oh, he also has super armor. Damn, what is his kit? Some of his kit is actually insane. Alright, I guess I can't be trying to do like double FC crash here. Wow, that hurts. Should have attacked him during the FC crash. What was I doing? I guess those are traps there, the green things. Yeah, whenever he does the beam sword, that's a very easy way to punish him. Oh. Damn, that is a good way to punish me though. Holy shit. Making me get stuck like that. Holy crap, this guy. Ah. If only my damage is like that. Oh. Okay, you're stuck, bitch. Sadly, I don't have attacks that do CC though. If only I do. Oh my god, that stuck was bad. The way he was stuck there. Oh, I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead here. Yep. God damn it. Alright, the fake Ko. You're pretty good, gotta say. But as long as I know how to, like, avoid his first hit, he's not actually all that, like, devastating, to be honest. Yeah, as long as I avoid the first hit like that, it's not until his combos that it's actually very, like, crazy. Yeah, I don't mind getting hit by the rocket if it means I can get back at you. Come on, do something, Ko. Ooh. That is bad, though. I hate it when he does the, like, paralysis thing. Ooh. Yeah, whenever he does the shock thing, it's actually very devastating. Ooh, super armor, too. Yeah, I think I'm fucked. Well, close, close. What? How was he able to still attack there? He was like full on red and then suddenly boom, boom, boom. Okay, god damn it. I'll try to make this the last one. Ooh. Last retry, I'd say, maybe. Potentially. I'm gonna punish you like crazy, bitch. Yeah, I'm not gonna dash all that much. I feel like dashing is bad for me. Yeah, look at that. He's actually doing something stupid too for the most part. He keeps doing the same thing. Come over here, Ko. Yeah, look at that. Why is he doing the same move over and over again? That's actually very easy for me to punish him. That was a new one. But also very easy to punish. Wow, he's imping. Inting. Right? That's what you guys call it, right? Basically sandbagging. Wow, he's sandbagging like for sure. What the fuck happened to this guy? Damn, suddenly sandbagging. Final atomic bomb. I destroyed the fake, scattering him into a bunch of scrap. A moment later, all of it is gone. Alright, back to normal again.
覚えておきますいいですかよくやったこれでノインチェーンの秘密が解き明かせる彼の行動目的もこれでわかるぞ
Well, we kinda already know that he wants to destroy all humans.
そんなのもう分かったぜ
The memories were separated from me and I forgot them. But the impression they left didn't go away. These remnants are enough for me to know Noinzen's motivations. Noinzen hates mankind, nature and the blue sky. The only thing he likes are inorganic, orderly machines. He wants to control the world and make it as orderly as them. No, he himself wants to become the orderly world.
なんであいつがバルドルにアクセスしたってあの化け物はマシーンになりたかったんだよ
先輩しっかり先輩
As I listen to Makoto scream, my consciousness fades into darkness. Alright. That is the end. Okay, that's actually the perfect time for me to call it an episode too, because I think it's the first time in a while since we actually saved at a chapter end. But yeah, the chapter in this game is always like cliffhangerish, right? Even this one. Unity, we got a cliffhanger when we met up with Sora. In this one, we freaking have a cliffhanger after finding out the truth. But yeah, it feels like all of these chapters are quite episodic, unlike all the previous chapters. It kind of seems like this chapter is made to be cliffhangerish, you know, to make you want to keep going more and more. I personally still do not like the fact about their explanation, but I don't know. Still have to see. I don't really dislike Noinzen. I think Noinzen's a pretty interesting, like, character. But it is a shame that Naoki already died, right? Our dad died, Shizzle died, Mohawk died. I guess we'll see. A lot of the characters that I do like in this game is dying left and right. Yeah. Alright. With that said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. And yeah, I do gotta censor some of that stuff from the Noinzen flashback thing. Also, for people on YouTube that aren't on Patreon just yet, feel free to become a free member because that's gonna be where I put first episode previews of future playthroughs. Okay, see you guys. I gotta go eat some food and go to the gym.